Hey, how's it going? Rachel here from Forge the Fountain. If you're new to the channel, hammer that like button, subscribe, and today we are talking about Alec Bradley, Magic Toast. This is one I have heard quite a bit about. I've never had it. I've been looking forward to having this for a while. It's been in the social media forums for quite a bit. And without further ado, let's get this thing rocking. Man, I love lighting cigars with a blowtorch. Can't wait till I get my actual real blowtorch, original OG style blowtorch working. Never had one of these, just got it in the mail today. I don't know where to put this thing. I'll set it right there. There we go. Gonna be very exciting. So far, this cigar, you know, one hit, you can't really tell too much. Let's see. That is a very good cigar. This is fantastic. This one, it just hits a lot of creaminess. This is tasty. It has good smoke volume. It's really nicely, like the construction on this is really quite nice, to be honest. And the wrapper, I love the band on this. It's so colorful, so fun. Alec Bradley does have really nice wrappers. Some of his are pretty wild looking too, actually, as well. And the name Magic Toast comes from the owners of the company when they were out in the field in, I believe it was Honduras, and they decided to toast each other in the tobacco fields, and that became the Magic Toast. And the drink they were having does not seem to be known, but they toasted each other, called it Magic Toast. Now we have the cigar. Celebrate along with it. Oh man, that is so good. The shape this is a Robusto. I believe it is 5 by 50. Let's see if I can get the numbers on it. 5 by 52. This is on the larger end of the ring gauge I prefer, but this is still, for this one, this is a really nice size. I'd like to have something in like a 46 if they even make one. I don't know yet, but this is one. If you've never had it, give this a shot. It's absolutely worth it. I paid $6 for it on Cigar Bed, and I am so happy I got it for that because I just saw them. Their sold prices recently. It was like $9 or $10, which, you know, that's not extreme, but it is a little bit more than what I paid. And so let's talk about what's going on with the construction. So, as I said, it is a Robusto. The wrapper is Honduran. My voice cracked like a 12-year-old boy going through puberty. So the wrapper is Honduran. The origin is Honduras. And it looks like the binder and filler are a mix of Honduran and Nicaraguan. And I believe they are long leaf filler, if I recall. Let's see. This is good. This is a really good cigar. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to kick back, puff away on this for a while. And when I get to the beginning of the second third, I'll be back to talk with you. Sit tight. Alright, so I'm back. I'm at the beginning of the second third, maybe the end of the first third. You know, it's all relative. Some say they do it in quarters, some say they do it in thirds. No, I'm kidding. I've only ever heard them say they do it in thirds. But I mean, you know, this has been so good, and I think I'm so jazzed about it because, oh, let me go ash this behemoth. You know what? Let's just keep it. I think I'm so jazzed about this because I had a diesel unholy cocktail. I did a review on that. I think it's the previous video to this. And it was just so basic and generic. I had higher hopes for it. I got the diesel unholy cocktail, or diesel unholy 5 sampler pack, and not a one was really any good. The hair of the dog was okay. That's the white wrapper one. It just really was not all that good. I just can't say very good about that. I compared it to a Swisher Sweet, like a glorified Swisher Sweet that ruffled some feathers, which I like to ruffle feathers. It's a good thing. People need that in life. And that retrohale was so good. It's a little bit of cream, a little bit of pepper as usual, and almost a leatheriness to it. And in this one, you can taste there's like almost a chocolatiness to it. I don't get that too super often, and I'm digging it with this. It's really tasty. And this is really quite good. This is one I would love to have with me when I'm on a trip somewhere. Maybe a couple of them. This one is one of the more thoroughly impressive sticks I've had to date. I haven't had a ton. I've had probably 30 different kinds to date, all different price ranges. Usually pretty budget because I just don't see a reason to spend more than, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks. Maybe I will someday, but at this point in my life and at this point in my journey with these cigars, I don't think I will yet. I will get them if they are on clearance. I have a Hoyo de Montero, I think it is. I got that for like $8 off. I think it goes for like 23, and I got it for what's $8? Yeah, it's actually like $16, so like not quite 8. Oh man, I'm just gonna keep saying oh man, because it really is. It's tasty, and something I'm starting to really hone in on is I'm starting to really like Robusto. I used to be the biggest fan of Petit Corona, which I still am actually, but I'm starting to really like Robusto. It's a good one because it's not too super long, not like a Churchill, which I do really like Churchills. Mark Twain cigars, I believe, only come in Churchill, and they're quite good. But at the same time, that's a time commitment, and that's I'm not always looking forward to the time commitment that goes with it. Like that one I just talked about, the Hoyo de Montero, I believe. I was told to look at about a 2-hour commitment. That's a lot of time. Not everybody's got 2 hours just to sit and think about life and smoke a cigar. I asked that giant ash, and now we're back again. I got a good rip of cedar right off on that one. That was tasty. And something else about this wrapper. Wrappers, they come in different shades because they're different plants, different curing processes, stuff like that. At least that's what I think. I could be corrected in the comments. I'd love to be corrected on that because I don't know really anything about cigars yet. And this one has so much detail. I don't know how well you can see that on there. But, it has just a lot of details in it. It was really cool in the picture process because it was showing up like I was doing some type of fancy photography. But no, it's just this wrapper. It's a beautiful wrapper. It's got that nice oily sheen to it. And I don't have much else to say, so that means I'm going to wait until the last third and I'll get back to you. Okay, so we're coming in at the home stretch. We're now at the beginning of the last third or end of the second third, however you want to put it. And I never mentioned tonight, I am drinking Trade Winds bourbon. I believe it's called Trade Winds in my Renaissance Festival cup. Michigan Renaissance Festival, because I am a Detroiter. I actually was given this. I did not buy this. I was given this by a fellow fan of the gun, and it was a great gift because purple is my favorite color. So it was super exciting. My girlfriend got one too. I think hers is actually 2014, and hers is orange, which, funnily enough, that's her favorite color. So we got a purple and an orange one, and the same day that we went to buy some ammunition, we got some Renaissance Fair cups. Always chat up your mom and pop store owners. It's so fun, the relationships you can build, and you get silly things for free. He had a whole slew of them that were given to him by a customer, and we've just been using them ever since. Had them about 2 years. Let's see. So, we got something funny going on, like a stem or something in there. Yep, let's see if I can knock this off real quick. Oh, it mostly came off. So something that did come about with this in the second third that I wasn't expecting was the draws were getting a little I don't want to say acidic, but they were burning a little bit, a little bit hot, a little bit hotter than normal. I'm not really sure what's causing that. It could have been just extra pepperiness. I'm still learning. Like I said, I'm on this cigar journey. I have been smoking cigars on and off for roughly 20 years. One of my friends is a real cigar aficionado. He goes to the events and everything. He's really into it. It's really cool. But I never cared. It was so blasé to me. And I was a cigarette smoker for most of the time. I haven't smoked cigarettes now in like 15 years. Thank God, I'm so happy. And these actually, I have not been even compelled to smoke a cigarette. Still was smoking these now in the past year, which is pretty exciting to me that I can enjoy something with tobacco and not be tempted to inhale or anything. I just love to sit back and think about life, puff on a cigar, or do yard work, whatever it might be. Although, the Alec Bradley, what's it called, the toast? I can't remember what it's called right now. Damn it, I'm doing a video on it now. Here I am looking like a fool. The magic toast. I don't think I'd make this a yard gar. This one's it's a little too nice. I mean, I guess if I had a lot of money, I would. If I had a lot of money, I'd make this my daily smoke. This is a good one. The retrohale is nice. I will say the last third of this, it's losing a bit of that creaminess. It's starting to go a little bit more, I don't want to say acrid, but for lack of a better word, a little bit acrid. And I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's starting to get, towards the end. Not everybody likes them nub too much. Me personally, it depends on the stick individually, not the actual model or brand. I have had several sticks of the same model, and I don't even want to call it a model, but style, whatever it might be. And I've had them where I can smoke them down to almost nothing, and then somewhere I can only get them to about this length, and I have to toss them. Oh, we got a train coming in. Hopefully I can mute that out a little bit. I'm by some train tracks, and they can come through all hours of the day and night. I'm right by Detroit, so they're always heading to Detroit all day and night. A lot of pepperiness, bit of creaminess. You know what? The Alec Bradley Magic Toast. I say go grab yourself one. At least give it a shot. But I do suggest if you buy it online, let it sit a couple of weeks in your Tupperware, humidor, whatever it might be. I leave mine at 62%. Actually, just so everybody knows, in my Tupperwares, I will not get the wood ones. They're too leaky. And I don't need to have my cigars on display. That's just not my bag. My friend that smokes cigars, he's really into that. He has a really cool little setup. He even had nice lighters. The whole nine. It was like a little mini cigar lounge. He had the whole liquor cabinet, and it was just really cool how it was set up. Not me. I just, cigars are just kind of my own personal little thing, and I do it out in my little workspace. Sometimes on the front porch. The front porch is always extra nice on a warm night. I have to say that's my favorite time for a cigar, is either a warm night or a nice chilly morning with like a hot Ovaltine. I love Ovaltine. Or this coffee alternative that I drink. Maybe I'll make that one day and make a video on it. It's pretty good, I'll be honest. Huh. Because that's what this channel is all about. Forging my way through life. Not just forging steel. Just forging my way through life. Trying different things. Seeing what's going on out there. Having different foods. I love different foods, especially from different cultures. I'm mostly Polish and Scottish and Irish. And I love foods from all three of them, especially Polish food. But Scottish is so good, especially haggis. My girlfriend and I, we make haggis almost every year on January 25th, which is a Scottish holiday for Robert Burns, the famous Scottish poet, Robbie Burns. If you have ever heard the song Old Lang Syne, he wrote that song. And he also wrote a poem in honor of haggis. It's a pretty cute poem. It's worth reading. And before every Burns night, they will actually pipe in the haggis, and they will read his poem before they cut into the haggis. It's a really cute little ceremony. It's kind of racy. A lot of fun, though, to say the very least. If you have a Burns night in your area, look into it. It's really cool, and they'll usually you raise your glasses of scotch, and you toast to the haggis, and everybody has a really good time. And in Detroit, we had a pretty good Scottish population. We have a St. Andrew's Society, and all the people will come out in their clan tartans, and I'm a Graham. I'm from Clan Graham, and I'm very proud of that heritage. And I haven't been to one in a couple of years, but I can always be out there in my Clan Graham colors, and it's just so much fun to see everybody out there, sporting their cultural heritage, showing their pride. And I guess with that, I'm gonna leave it there, and the sock monkey and I are gonna head in because it's looking like it's almost 9:30, and I'm pretty tired. So how do I always leave you guys? Have a cigar. Cigars are good, and they bring friends together. Tell those you love that you love them. Make sure you hug them. Go Tigers. Cheers.